He turned his chase for power to the kind you wield in town, and now his name is known and feared by everyone around. He went and joined the Hoppers and he opened up a bank, lending treasure near and far to those whose fortune sank. He's the moneylender Mert. Hitch a wagon, raise a flag and tell a bawdy tale, but a man so merciless that he would drink up all your ale. But then one day he changed his ways and opened up his purse. I can think of many ways that could be worse. He's the moneylender Mert. Lord Walrus and the Wanderer were tired of growing old. They went to Under Mountain and came out with lots of gold. When they both emerged, they had a lot of work to do. They built the yawning portal and another mansion too. He's the moneylender Mert. He traveled with the Blackstaff and the Sage of Shadowdale, got trapped within a magic axe and fled into Suzale. He's traded words with arch-wizards and thwarted many schemes. With everything he's done, my friend, he's much more than he seems. He's the moneylender Mert. Hitch a wagon, raise a flag and tell a bawdy tale, but a man so merciless that he would drink up all your ale. But then one day he changed his ways and opened up his purse. I can think of many ways that could be worse. Hitch a wagon, raise a flag and tell a bawdy tale, but a man so merciless that he would drink up all your ale. But then one day he changed his ways and opened up his purse. I can think of many ways that could be worse. He's the moneylender Mert. He's the moneylender Mert. He's the moneylender Mert.
I almost clicked on the wrong screen. Welcome to Bardic Inspiration. My name is Dylan, and I'm coming to you live from Victoria, BC, Canada, where it looks like it wanted to rain, and then now it looks like it's sunny, and now it's, I don't know what's going to happen next, but I'm here for it.
Anything could happen.
Yeah, anything could happen. Well, it's Victoria. It'll probably be windy. Whatever it is, wind will be heavily involved. I am joined today, of course, by our bard, Mr. Jason Charles Miller, and we have a guest.
Whoa.
We have a special guest. Tycho Brahe himself, Omen Drawn himself, Jerry Holkins is here. Welcome.
It's me. It's my great pleasure. Thank you so much for inviting me and giving me an opportunity to enter the world of James Charles Miller, or as I call him, JCM.
Yeah, JCM's good. We'll just keep it with that.
Yeah. You got to truncate it. We only have 2 hours. We got to shrink it all down.
First of all, that's my logo.
Well, see, there you go. Pachow!
See, boom. JCM.
Oh, that's ballin'. See, I saw the logo and didn't even catch it. Ha!
Oh, man.
I was like, this dude likes a sigil. Here, now, Dylan, are swears okay on your program, or is this for the family?
Yes and yes.
Okay. All right. Well, here,
this
you know what I'll do?
I'm
I'll
a
take.
tour channel.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, I will take your lead. It's like if someone plays hearts. Right? I will wait for one of you to play hearts, and then I will play hearts very effectively.
Yeah.
Okay.
We tone it down a little bit, but not a lot bit.
Yeah. Well, how can I be of assistance?
Well, you're the resident expert on one Omen Drawn, who is a champion in Idle Champions of Forgotten Realms, but has been a champion in the D&D space, both on stage and through podcasts for a while now.
Well, arguably, I mean, it's possible that it was happening before. But I remember when we made the first Acquisitions Incorporated podcast, that was considered a very weird thing to do.
Right.
Yeah, that was like nuts. It was like 2008 or 9 or something, right? Like it was just back then. That was like a bonkers motherfucking. Sorry, I not. That was a crazy pants. It was a crazy pants thing to do. And so, but now that is not strange, and it is in fact the norm.
Yeah.
So,
yeah. Pioneers.
And it's your troop if you will,
Yeah.
that's responsible for Jim's magic missile, is it not?
It is indeed my
Yes.
good friend, indeed possibly my best friend, Mike Krahulik, who embodies Jim Dark Magic, invented that and other spells.
Well, it is often used by one B. Dave Walters on my show, The Gax Pack, much to my chagrin.
I'm so pleased. I will make sure that Mike knows, and obviously B. Dave Walters is super cool. So that's only going to elevate it in his.
Oh yeah, let him know. Let him know that it's used practically every session.
That's so great. Now I know as someone in the same way that like a musician might, they might come to a new town at the very beginning of their show and they might say, "Hello, Muskogee, Wisconsin," or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm about to do something very similar.
Oh wow! Hey,
which is to gift subs, which I feel like is the Twitch version of coming to a new town and trying to make the reference.
Oh man,
I like that.
Awesome, thank you.
That's my version of it.
That's great.
Congrats to the gift.
Yeah, spending you're coming to town and spending your dollars in the local economy, right?
Exactly.
This is your version of the $2 bill. You know about that?
It's an investment. No.
It's a super short story.
There is such a thing. I know.
Yeah. The Los Angeles Dodgers, they used to train in a small town in Florida, mm-hmm. and in that town, Vero Beach, and the people of the town were like, "We don't like this baseball team coming here, and they're disrupting everything." So the owner of the team gave everyone on the team $2 bills and said, "Go spend these $2 bills and show the people how much we're spending in the town."
Crafty.
And it totally proved their point that the team was spending way much more money in all the local shops and everything, and that shut everyone up.
Because they're quite strange. I'm not sure I've seen one in a decade. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh yeah. They were always strange, and like if you give one to someone now, they think that it's fake.
Well, yeah, certainly my youths, my progeny here in this house, I can hear them shrieking. They thought I was making. They thought it was a euphemism, and it is authentically a real thing. There's a 2 on there. You don't expect it,
right?
But it's quite true. It's quite true. Oh man, you have so many great guitars back there, Jason. Can you give me a real quick guitar tour? Is that
sure?
acceptable?
Yeah, this is a very quick guitar tour. So this is kind of the main one I use on the show because it's just very versatile. So it's a Takamine P3, and then I've got
That's lovely
the P3D back here.
3D.
Yeah, well, they're all in 3D, but I guess which is funny because I actually keep the 3D in drop D tuning.
Oh,
so that's when we do songs.
Yes,
when we do songs like for Dylan, what's your favorite song about the kobold that died?
Deacon's Tale of Doom.
Deacon, yeah, this is what we do Deacons on it.
Oh,
so
rich.
That's that one. This really cool one they don't make anymore. It's back when ESP Guitars was making acoustics for a short amount of time, and this is actually called Zebra Wood.
Yeah, clearly.
Need I say more?
It's just like it says on the tin.
Yeah, exactly. This is called the Backpacker. It's by Martin.
Oh.
I don't think they make this anymore either, but yeah, it kind of looks like a crazy Russian instrument.
It looks old school, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And then over here, this is called the Avante by Valette Guitars. And I was fortunate enough to get my hands on one of these because ESP distributes them, so they introduced me and said, "Hey." And this one's really fun.
Oh my god! It's like a 12-string.
Yeah, so super mandolin vibes.
Hell yeah!
That's the one that we do. We often play "Won't You Be My Friend" on that one, which I did last night on my request show, by the way. And so that's the tune right now. But that's the tour as of now in this room. So
I just got the Mountain Dulcimer drumstick device. I love this thing. I have I have my my ukulele is sort of has like a drop D type vibe, but
Oh yeah.
yeah, I broke the top string. I was very excited on the way up to this, and I played it with perhaps too much enthusiasm. And it's like a soprano uke, and so it is very, very persnickety about the strings you put on it. You can't just
Right.
buy like a off the rack set of 4, or else I would have fixed it by now. But yeah. Ukulele is where I get down these days. I can't get enough ukulele and a little bit of banjo, just because I'm trying to master that drone string. It's so hard.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's just weird to have that string halfway up the neck if you're used to guitars.
Right, I know that halfway up the neck banjo thing is really that. My hat's off to banjo players. It's just a different thing, and my hat's really off to pedal steel players because that has 11 strings and 7 pedals.
Dude, I am this close. Like, I have been watching. If you could get into my metadata, you would see me watching pedal steel. It's just like it's just like magic. It's just pure magic watching somebody get sounds out of that thing. Oh man, I'm this close, dude. It's so hard. Like, if I got it, I would be mad because then I'd have to learn how to play it. What I want to do is just be like these dudes I see in these videos right away, but it doesn't work that way.
No, you'd need to take a year off of your life to learn that thing,
right?
To even get semi good.
Jeez.
You know.
Anyway,
but for our audience, a pedal steel guitar is the one where you sit down when you play it.
Yep.
And it's used a lot in country music, and it's also used a lot in like surf rock.
Oh,
it has
absolutely.
A lot of, like, it does a lot of that.
Yep.
So
some bluesy type techniques.
For a second there, I thought you'd be like, well, actually, and just like open up.
Right. It's like this.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Well, listen, I won't derail it anymore. It's just that if somebody's going to sit around a bunch of beautiful instruments, it's Chekhov's guitar, basically. It's going to have to come up, by the 3rd act. And I was like, well, why don't we just do it in the 1st act and then we'll be done with it.
Okay. That sounds good to me. Yeah, pedal steel guitar, soy. But what we usually do is we start the show off with the song that we wrote last week.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Mm-hmm.
And last week, the audience voted on skeletons. Sometimes we do characters, sometimes we do monsters. And we left it up to the viewers, and they chose skeletons.
It was a vote between low challenge monsters.
Yeah, we went for we went for the low hanging
kobolds
fruit.
because kobolds are an automatic win with our audience.
Absolutely. And I see that we're starting with E minor, which means we got a bop on our hands, boys.
I mean, E minor is, maybe only second to D minor.
It's the workhorse.
Chords. Yeah, definitely the workhorse for sure. All right, so should we kick it off?
Yeah, let's
Hit
get
it.
Dance Macabre.
The Dance Macabre.
I've
Here we
actually
go.
forgotten what it sounds like, so I'm curious.
I almost did. I almost forgot until I listened to it this morning. So here we go. Once I had a heart, a liver and a brain. Fell on my own sword. Now this is what remains. Raised up by dark magic, then my flesh was shed. Now I serve my master as animated dead. Every new adventurer is fodder once they're floored. A walking bag of bones to add to our decor. They bring us everything we need inside their worthless hides. From within their flesh, a new soldier shall rise. Welcome to the Dance Macabre, the eternal skeletal mob, rattling our bones to necromantic tones. Put on your widest grin and become a skeleton. Dance Macabre. I have no tongue with which to speak, no sinews guide my hand. will I march in step at my dark master's command. I no longer love or hate, all my feelings left behind. I'll fight until I fall apart, final peace I cannot find. Clerics try to turn me, but I just walk away. Once their prayers are over, they too become my prey. When we reach the city walls, no mortal life will last. Leave your organs where you fall, your flesh is in the past. Welcome to the Dance Macabre, the eternal skeleton mob, rattling our bones to necromantic tones. Put on your whitest grin and become a skeleton. Dance Macabre, Dance Macabre, Dance Macabre. Please don't misconstrue, we've got a bone to pick with you. There's no going home now, as a skeleton you roam. Welcome to the Dance Macabre, the eternal skeletal mob, rattling our bones to necromantic tones. Put on your whitest grin and become a skeleton. Dance Macabre.
That's beast, man. That's beast. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I came in before the guitar had finished ringing. That's hot.
That's okay.
There is some hot shit in there, man. That's some hot stuff.
All written with
Oh.
the audience, which is great. I mean, there's no way that we would get these songs done in 2 hours most of the time without everyone's help. That's
Here,
what we
so you know what's crazy? I was talking to Dylan about this before. So we actually, like, the reason I did not know about this show is because I do my own show at the same time.
Oh, okay.
And it's the same fucking show, Jason. It's the same show, except we make beers instead of songs.
You make beer.
Yeah.
Okay.
We brew live on Twitch every Tuesday.
And then you ask the audience like for different ingredient ideas or something?
Yes. Well, we come up with a theme,
That's crazy.
right? We come up with the theme, and then we go down through, like, what do we want our base malts to be? And then we try to figure out all the story reasons for all of the ingredients that we add. And it's like, okay, so let's get down to the hop situation. Like, once we get out to there, it's like, okay, so what are we trying to inflect this with? Are we trying to make something that is an artifact, i.e., is it something that a character could drink or consume in the world? Or are we trying to make a beer that references them and is about them, right? And so we've done both. Like, we have done all the chromatic dragons. We've done like the primary metallic dragons, all the Temple of Elemental Evil. We did all the individual wings.
Nice.
But I'm saying that we just do our show at the same time. Like, the collaboration potential is incredibly high. You can see my camera shaking.
Yeah, it is. I saw
that's-
it shake.
It's because of the pounding that I'm doing on the table. I'm trying to emphasize that, I mean, this is literally something we do every Tuesday at the same time. So at least once, we got to try to get the collabo popping.
Yeah, we can cross stream or whatever, the quad stream, whatever they call it.
We could do that squad stream.
Yeah.
And we can hook this up 100%. But I mean, we've been doing it for years. We have well over 100 custom brews, and then it's exactly the same fucking thing, dude. Because back before the in the olden times, right?
Yeah.
We would always try the beer that we had brewed 2 weeks ago at the beginning of the show. It's the same show.
Do you ever do you make the beer available like in small batches or something to people?
It's very, very difficult, and then because of the inheritance of prohibition, it's actually quite complex to sell or move beer in the United States, depending on where you are. And our pilot system generates, 3 or so gallons total. So typically the office was, the office has done it. They have made quick work of it typically. So
Nice.
there you go. But anyway, I'm just telling you, now I'm done. But the collaboration potential is exquisite. And the result would be a song and a beer, which seems like its own reward.
It really does. Yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
I love it. I love the idea.
Fun.
That's all I'm saying. All right.
We'll have to
I think
get
we need to set that
Dylan,
up.
make it happen.
Yeah. Push the buttons.
I
Dylan,
will chat with Alyssa.
Talk to
push the
powers
buttons
that
on
be.
the Elgato and make it happen. Figure out the code.
Yeah, there's a Stream Deck
but-
button I just hit, and it just combines shows.
Yes. All right here. So describe for me, gents, your process for how you get all the way there into this song zone.
Well, I mean, what we usually do is we figure out, we look at the character. So let's talk. We talk a little bit about the character that we're writing about. Then we sort of decide: do we want the song to be from the point of view of that character, or is it the song about that character? Is it a bard or someone else singing the praises of that character, or is it the character his or herself or their self singing about a calamity that they've been through or a problem that they have to solve? Then, based on that, we decide maybe what genre the song may be. Then it usually almost always isn't the genre that we decided.
Yes.
As we start writing, we're like, this isn't an Elvis sounding song at all. And then away we go. And then the audience does an amazing job of helping us along our way.
Yeah. Okay. So it's exactly. I mean, again, this is the difference between like the artifact and the beer that's about the thing. Like it's the same show. So I think I'm gonna be right at home on Bardic inspiration. I think we're gonna fucking murder this.
Great.
This is gonna be fine. We have
Happy
what it
to
takes.
have you.
Yeah.
And
yeah,
on that note-
man, I'm so glad.
Genre, perspective, and genre.
Well, yeah, let's start with perspective. Let's talk about the character a little bit because
let me just unload on you, boys. So I've been playing Omen for more than a decade now, and so I sort of understand his deal. And there's actually Acquisitions Incorporated is technically 2 different games. So it has like our main games, what is sometimes called the A team, just to differentiate it from the C team, which is that's a game that from the Acquisitions Incorporated perspective that I myself run on Wednesdays. And in fact, just an hour after this, typically it's on Wednesdays, but today, because we're taking a day off Twitch in support, what we're doing is we're actually just bumping the show back. So over on twitch.tv/Penny Arcade at 4 p.m. today is the next episode of Acquisitions Incorporated, the C Team. But the C Team really investigates what people in the company's relationship is like with the CEO, like with Omen. So my character that I play is mostly like comic relief for the most part in the main game, but he's something like a boss, which is to say he's an adversary in the C Team game, right? So he is sort of implacable and scary. And in fact, the current campaign is essentially about a group of clones that he made of himself, excising him from the company and taking control of it, right? And so there's a few angles I can think of.
there's some good ones in chat already, I see.
Oh yeah. I mean, I was just gonna say there's certainly we're being hosted over on the PA. Obviously, the channel in the C Team is called the Shadow Council. May our labors please you. And so the basic hook I can think of is, I mean, how hard do we want to go? Like, because we could take it in sort of a meta thing. It could be a song that is about a song. Like he wants to write, he needs a pitch, right? He needs that crossover hit that's going to promote the brand and get the Acquisitions Incorporated IP out to get us, to get a pop in Q3. right? And so the idea that he is almost like it's sung, but it's almost like he's commissioning a track about, like, he's sort of saying what a song about Acquisitions Incorporated should include. So that might be silly and funny. But essentially he is like the 80s sort of businessman villain that was very, very common in there. I mean, obviously he's also, like, because it's a comedy show, it's also very silly and goofy, but because it's so silly and goofy, whenever we drop it into drama, it's much more effective drama because it's unexpected typically. So yeah, something like a promotional jingle, I see it seems like people are down to clown.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Your fans and ours, so it works out well.
Yeah, so Jason, I actually used to do these spoken word things at the end of games.
Okay. We could certainly take inspiration from that and put it to song.
Bardic inspiration. I think it was just called Westwards. Was that my first name? Limitless Con. It's so silly. No, it's here it is. The last section of the bit was Ominifus drawn, he of the limitless con. Ill syllabus, sicker than the liquor I'm on. I'm the ribald fly scald with a vanity plate that says try bald. He's bald.
Okay.
I give foes a trip to the mall. I flatten them. I turn gold into platinum. I'm reverent as a Latin hymn. With holy fire I blacken him crisp. Nothing left but a wisp and a thick grease. I give the slip to a lord of the crypt like Lich Please. So I used to do those like at the end of every show. And then there was one where I actually forgot part of it. And it was so mortifying while you wait there for 3,000 people that I paused it for a second. So I'm sure I'll bring them back eventually just because it's too fun.
Yeah, those are really fun. I mean, when we had Ed Greenwood on, we used
what?
Yeah, Ed friggin' Greenwood.
What?
He brought a poem that he had written in 1976 about Elminster.
Holy shit!
We put that up on the screen.
Yeah, if I scroll up a ways, we still have it.
And we wrote the song with that poem as inspiration, so we could write this song with your spoken word as inspiration. What do you think?
We certainly could, but I think this is too silly, and it seems like the chat. The chat is so down to clown for the promotional thing. Okay. I feel like that's going to be better for all of us. Like, let's just take that energy and extrude it into the song universe.
I mean, okay, I'm down.
Yeah, Trontonian says that JCM is humble flexing.
It's a fact. It is a fact that Ed Greenwood was on this show.
I was hanging out with my best friend, Ed Greenwood. I know for a fact it wasn't a flex, but it's totally legit. And now my respect has increased. It's increased.
It's on the VODs, I believe. People can go back and watch it,
it's
right?
It's a real video, you guys. I didn't make it up.
December 16th last year. That was fun.
Oh, Stabigail says, like, to be fair, a lot of us had the same reaction. Yeah, I bet. That must have been nuts. I don't even know what he looks like. I just picture him as Elminster.
He kind of looks like Elminster, pretty much.
Yeah. Is it that self-insert?
Yeah, I would say for sure.
Oh.
It's great. And in fact, at D&D Live 2018, I believe, he cosplayed as Elminster.
Wow. I mean, he put on a hat, and I think otherwise his wardrobe was unchanged. Yeah.
Sweatpants.
Yeah, he was sitting in the awning portal beside Minsk and Mert.
Yeah.
So, yeah, Chris Lindsay was Mert, and Trent, I forget Trent's last name, from Beamdog
Resner.
Was...
from Nanny
that would have been cool, but Trent is actually built like Minsk. He's like this huge guy.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. He had like 60 pounds of leather armor on. Poor guy was sweating buckets with his bald cap on.
Oh, I bet.
Yeah. Yeah, it stays moist.
Yeah. Do you have one of those spoken word poems that you can drop into the suggestions thing so that Jason and I can keep looking at it?
Dude, I have millions of them.
But if you want to make it like a jingle for the company,
yeah,
is that kind of where we were going?
I think that would be the most fun, just because then it can be silly, and then that can have a little bit different vibe. You can have like a, I mean, I'm seeing something in the vein of like a like something in the vein of like a like a two-step pluck. Like you can mess around with like a different approach to it if you want to. That might be different than the hardcore folk.
Yeah. And you were going.
Dum, 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 dum. Yeah, you know how it is. It's just to mess around with it a little bit rhythmically, something silly. God, I know that there's people. I mean, Post Malone can do it. He can do it remotely. I know there's ways to synchronize these video feeds.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
There is, but not through Zoom, unfortunately.
No, they don't know how. They don't have the.
If you like, do we want to make it like it's a coffee commercial or something?
Yeah, I mean, it has to be like, this is the thing. It has to be cheesy, right?
Like, could it be about his corporation and all the things that he wishes people sang about it? Like, if someone were to write, to me, it feels like if someone were to write like a really happy theme song about Enron or the Exxon Valdez. What I mean?
It's like that. But the other vibe that could also be cool. It's like, what if it's like the notes? Like, imagine that he's commissioned a song, and the song we make is just like the notes that he's given them on how to improve it.
Oh, I see. Yes. It should go like this.
Yeah, exactly. It's exactly. Like the minor fall, the major lift, like the meta. Right. It's built into the into the song.
Oh man, yeah.
It's too much. I mean, hopefully this is not like a pain in the ass. Like, I mean, I'm not trying to. I mean, you record shit all day. I'm not trying to jump on your steez. I'm just saying.
No, I like it. I think like if once we get sort of a lyrical.
Yeah,
flow.
Once we get that, then we can mess with it, right?
Yeah, exactly.
So let's get some juice. I love God. I'll see you, motherfucker. We're gonna be very fast friends. I mean, it's just this. It's already happening. Like the energy is already present.
I'm surprised that we didn't meet before.
How did it? How, you know why? It's because our shows are at the same fucking time.
Yeah, that's
all right.
True.
Yeah. Okay. Yes. Yeah, and then it's got to be about how the chorus has to grab him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like, but it's like that's the lyrics are saying things like this.
This chorus has to grab you.
Yeah, this type of shit. Screech Owls. It is our great pleasure to be with you also. Where 3 or more are gathered in their name. Yeah, sorry, Feral Storm. I work blue. Okay.
It's just funny because the chat filter will like pull. It's pretty good.
Oh yeah. Well, here. So we each have our own. Oh, do I not have edit rights on this doc?
I thought you did.
You should.
I do. Oh, you know what it is? Here, I know what it is. It's because I'm using like a super kludgy dark mode on Edge. This is totally my fault, and this is not the first time it's screwed me up. Here we go.
Buy My Book should feature somewhere in there.
Yes, buy my book.
That's the bridge.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, I just couldn't see the I just couldn't see the cursor. Okay, here we go. Yeah, hit that G. Now we're gonna widen it up. We're gonna open that thoracic space, JCM. It's gonna get big.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we need that space. Okay. The first, like, should be like, you know,
exactly.
the first line should be about, you know,
The first line should be. That's so. It's so perfect. It's so bad. It has to be bad in a very specific way, right?
Mm-hmm. Oh, Trontonian. And let the listener feel no doubt they need to feel the fear of missing out.
That's a FOMO.
Yeah, gotta feel that FOMO. Started out with a simple tune, friendly and saccharine, old school cartoon.
Yeah, and then we elevate, right?
Right. Then we elevate to na 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 na, and then the hook should be big. The hook should be big and strong and catchy. And then the hook should be big and strong and catchy. And then the song, na, 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 na,
Yeah, the hook should be big and strong and catchy. It's like, you know, something like a G.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or I was thinking like to distract them from knowing.
Yeah,
that
there
we're
we go.
sketchy.
Exactly. Yes.
Right. Big and strong and catchy to distract them from knowing that we're sketchy.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And so then, so we have the good, strong first two lines there, and then it seems like we want to shift. It seems like we want a chord shift, especially after we've indicated now there's a real risk that they might think that we're sketchy. So I think we want like a chord shift in the second half of the chorus.
Yeah, I think it should go up.
Cover it up, right?
Right. And then the hook should be big and strong and catchy to distract them from knowing that we're sketchy. Yeah.
Yes, dude. Okay, we're gonna have to write two songs. I mean, this is gonna be done by two. We're gonna have to record an EP.
We always hit a little snag, but yeah, the song.
Oh, that's really good, Dylan.
Thanks, Stabigail, for that one.
Well,
Stabigail the Kobold.
yeah. All thanks and praise.
Oh, and then a chord shift on the chorus to make them think they can trust us.
Make them think they can trust us, or do we want make the rubes adore us? Because then we get the internal rhyme. I don't want to. I don't want to step on Stabigail.
Make the rubes adore us.
No, to make the rubes adore us.
It's running Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
That's real tasty.
I had to shift the chord there, or it wouldn't, or people.
Oh, I saw your eyes go wide.
Yeah. You in?
It's too tasty, dude. It's too tasty. Yum. Yum. Well, it's fertile. It's fertile ground. It's from the villain's perspective. It's a fun thread to tug on.
Like that. Avoid talking about any deals. We just want to give them the feels.
Yeah.
Started out with a simple tune, friendly and saccharine like a cartoon. Right, not if we change it.
Oh, one moment. I think my dog, Mr. Bennett, is trying to have a cameo in this program.
Oh,
one moment.
Mine makes
we're very
cameos
familiar.
as well,
yeah,
from time to time. Let's friendly and saccharine like a cartoon. Let the listener feel no doubt. They need to feel the fear of missing out. Although I don't want to say feel and feel, we should probably have. We should let the listener have no doubt. They need to feel the fear of missing out. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. It's like I learned, I don't know, around episode 10 to always just write the chords next to the lyrics and it made my life so much easier.
Yeah. So I had to learn. I thought I'd be able to remember it. The ABV, SRM, and IBU values for the beers. I can never remember it because I typically start drinking on that show at around noon. So I have to write down those values in my sketch pad as well. It's the same show. Oh, Slytherius, Mr. Bennett, like as in Pride and Prejudice. Yes, my dog is absolutely named after Elizabeth's father.
You guys are just killing it with the suggestions. It's kind of...
It's
almost
meat.
difficult to catch up and to keep up in a way that it isn't normally.
It's pure beef.
Yeah, I mean, do we have a pre-chorus before we get in there, or do we just go right in?
Well, there's so many hot suggestions. I mean, I wonder if they're not giving us cool bridges all the time. Down there, could it just be a couple?
There's a bridge line
lines,
in there. Hold on, where was it?
Yeah. Started out with a simple tune, friendly and saccharine like a cartoon. Let the listener have no doubt. They need to feel the fear of missing out. I mean, we could go right to the chorus from there, but it should be...
You know what?
We're gonna make a complete song.
No, I mean maybe we save our bridge until after the second chorus.
Okay. What I'm wondering is, should we do 4 more lines of a verse before we hit that chorus?
Yeah, totally.
Okay. Great.
Because it's so funny. This meta chorus is delivering reliable thrills. I mean, I think that's actually that's really solid to me.
Yeah, we just need an ending to it.
Yeah, it needs one more line, right?
Right. Chord shift on the chorus to make the rooms adore us. Da, 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 da. I mean, that's how it should end, but we just have to figure out what we're gonna say.
Yeah, let's see. So let me think about that while Dylan is harvesting with his huge baleen.
Oh, yeah.
All this lyrical krill. Let me think about the precision instrument that might be required to close up that chorus while they're putting together another verse for us.
You got it.
Oh, Rube is definitely a word, Xandor.
Yep. Learned a word today? Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Just gonna scroll this up so that people can see what's there, and then I have another tab open that I can edit in.
And then you have another tab open with Rhyme Zone.
Oh yeah, no, that's pretty much always
gotta have that one. Rhyme Zone.
Dude,
Putting rhyming dictionaries out of print since 2012.
If Rhyme Zone had a premium service, I would be a subscriber.
You know, I'm sure they make enough from their ads to live a great life.
Yeah.
But we would have to. Every songwriter would have to have a subscription to Rhyme Zone.
Oh, and that's the funny thing. If you don't write songs, you're like, Rhyme Zone, what? If you do write songs, you're like, Rhyme Zone. Yeah.
I remember hearing about like publishing companies here in LA going to sign new writers that they think have potential, and they put them in a room with no internet connection to see what they come up with.
Oh.
They can't use Rhyme Zone. They want to see
like
what
Faraday
their true
cage
skills are.
Well, and you know, it's. I mean, this is like when Goku trained in the satellite. But basically, you can still do it. I mean, if you can still get it done, but you know, if you were actually writing a song, it wouldn't be under those conditions. You know what I mean?
Right, of course not. Yeah, you know, so it's like, come on, man. Yeah, anyway.
Yeah, Built 4, I have now written 2 volumes of, functionally speaking, nerdy D&D poetry. And Rhyme Zone figures prominently. It figures prominently. It should be by Jerry Holkins and rhymezone.com.
Yeah.
Ooh, Catch-23 has got some great...
Catch-23 is
a keeper.
Is a great contributor to this show. 110%.
Yeah, see, so we have some great contributors on the Brewing Show too, like Orion Rogue, Fr Beckenbauer. Like they've got like the inside track on the right hop. You know what I mean? But no, Catch-23 has got potential for bridge when they're talking about the minor.
Yeah.
Right.
Inject a bit of minor scale to demonstrate the ways our rivals fail.
And I love the internal rhyme there that's just on the vowels. Mwah! So good.
And Obolorn is great too.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. An ancient ally.
Epic riffs. But then that means I have to do an epic riff.
Yeah, unfortunately, you might have to do one right at the end of the phrase, maybe.
Fire them with epic. I don't know. Riff. I guess that's a lick.
Yeah. I would do a lick right at the end of the chord phrase. Just a quick one, right?
Yeah. Yeah. We'll inspire them with epic riffs. We'll inspire them with epic riffs and emotional music. Yeah. Rouse your feelings towards our cause, and our ad with rousing applause. Yeah, I think that those will be great as the second half of this longer first verse.
Yeah, see, because then when you hit that chorus and you're talking about the hook being big and catchy, it's going to have even more impact after 2 rounds of the verse, right?
And emotional music, yeah. How's the feelings toward our cause, and our ad with a rousing applause. And then the hook should be big and strong and catchy, to distract them from noticing we're sketchy. Do a chord shift on the chorus, make the rooms adore us. And na, 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 na.
Here we go.
That's what we need. We need that last line of the chorus to tie it all together.
Don't worry, we got a little bit of an internal rhyme. Woohoo!
Oh boy.
So this has a slightly different texture.
Okay.
Let me give you an example of what I'm thinking of. Do a chord shift on the chorus to make the rubes adore us. There's more for us when we take all of this. Something like that, right?
Yep. Shift on the chorus to make the rooms adore us. There's more for us when we take all of them. Can we beat when we take all of theirs? Like,
Absolutely.
say,
There's a
make
million
a rhyme in there.
There's a million ways.
Yeah.
The main thing I wanted to get in was that middle section, and I wanted to communicate that it really is like a half line. So it's not. It isn't just a duplication of the previous line. The main thing I wanted to emphasize is that it has a different cadence. Beyond that,
yeah.
I am not.
That was right? I picked up. Did I do it the way you were thinking?
You fucking murdered it. Yes.
Okay.
You did a great job and continue to do so. Let's see. So you're thinking. Let's see.
Catch 23 has suggested.
Yeah,
like,
something
and
to
don't
maybe-
forget to
maybe-
say our name.
Yeah.
And don't. Oh yeah. That could be at the end though. Like what I do like. There's more for us when we take all of theirs. I wanted to say something like,
Yeah.
"There's more for us when we take all their gold or take all their money." or
There's
Right?
It's even. It's like the act. Yeah. You know the funny part about this is I was thinking, oh, we can't do it twice. We haven't said the word chorus yet. Oh no, we did. It's in the chord shift in the chorus.
Yeah.
I was trying to reach for it. It was like something about Ack Inc. should be in there just because that's where he would put it, right?
Right. Like when we trick them, or you know,
exactly.
When something,
Yeah, exactly.
For us.
Yeah, the more Forrest gives it that it's like what they do like in a musical when they grab that internal rhyme and make the whole song about it.
Yeah.
Because they gotta push hard in that genre. And this sort of works in that context too. I can see this being part of a musical, frankly.
Absolutely.
You just come out with that guitar. You'd come out with that guitar, right?
Yeah. And then the orchestra in the pit builds.
Oh
and
yeah,
builds
it's all
and
dark
builds.
at first, right?
Yeah. this is the opening to.
Right.
And I would be remiss, of course, to not mention the song by Tenacious D, Tribute, where it's a tribute to the best song in the world.
Indeed.
It's not actually the best song in the world, just a tribute to it.
It's just a tribute.
Right.
The song that goes like this from Spamalot, they say.
Yeah, that's also good, yeah. Just so happened to be the best song in the world. It was the best song in the world. I mean, it's a fucking hot song. I played it for my children, and they didn't quite understand how incredible it was. I'm like, but it's a song about another song. It's not this song. They don't,
They're like, Dad.
They just want their lemon demon. You know what I mean? They just want their Friday night funkin'. And that's fine. That's fine. That stuff's also good.
I love what Agent Straggler said, but we just can't say that.
Oh yeah,
when we take all their,
Yeah, well, no, let's not do it. We want the output, regardless of the process that's generated it, shrouded as it is in darkness. We certainly want the song to be broad, right? Let's see. I'll think about that. I mean, let's because we're gonna need we still need more verses, and then we have that cool minor bridge lyrical concept. Let me just think about this trailing line here while you guys in the channel grind on that.
Great.
Distributed songwriting. It's more real than you think.
I mean, it's like script writing or something, right?
Yes, but yeah. Let's go the writer's room.
Mm-hmm. Hold on 1 second.
Puppy?
I also have one. Okay. Yeah, and Jamick has got a good idea with the financial industry puns. If the second half of it is something like a prospectus or the corporate call, the quarterly corporate call. I mean, and it has that type of junk in it. That could be really funny.
Definitely something about the quarterly reports for sure.
Oh, Andromech.
There's more for us if we make them superfluous. Oh, nice.
Ooh.
So yeah, superfluous that's a bold that's a big hook. That's what he did.
You like that?
Yeah, that could work.
It could work
for us if we make them superfluous. I mean,
yeah. Now, are they being made superfluous, or do we actually need them to grind into meat for the business? Right. I mean, I'm just trying to figure out: does it actually line up correctly? I am beyond impressed at the rhyme. But they're not superfluous, unfortunately. He actually sort of needs them to grease this machine.
Right.
They lubricate this device with their entrails typically. So it's the main thing is just like which section of that previous part does it rhyme for? So,
yeah, Jason Nolte, that's what we're thinking. Like, the more we can franchise, the more. Oh, if we use them till they're dust. Ooh, that's good. That's kind of the idea, right?
Yes, exactly. Yeah, use them until they're dust. Grind them into dust. Yeah, use them until they're dust is good. And certainly it may be ultimately it might be that there's actually two separate lines for why there's more for us.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
right?
we could alternate them in the choruses too.
Yeah, exactly. Right. There might be a couple reasons why that's true. Oh, Stabigail's got some hot material in there for that back half. Got some MVPs in here.
That's actually Stabigail's real job.
For real?
P&L reports, I believe. Yeah.
Oh, wow. Perfect.
If I'm not mistaken. Because originally her username was Maggie My Numbers.
Oh.
And we asked her about that, and we found out she does all the numbers.
Honestly, I think that's really cool. That's a job I couldn't do. I mean, that's as dissimilar to my skill set as sorcery, right?
Yeah, I can't do my own numbers, so. Even though they say musicians are supposed to be really good at math, I'm like, well, who said that?
What? Dorks.
Yeah.
Geese. Well, no, it's sound can be described mathematically, and the ratios between notes have a mathematical connotation, but the way that we experience them as musicians is intuitive. And so the idea, I think, is that, we have some intuitive relationship with these ratios, but that's certainly not the way we live. You know what I mean?
And it's not the way we feel it. You know, It's not like, oh man, I'm really feeling that A440 right now.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, this frequency, oh boy. It's like...
Yeah. I mean, there are some people that do.
Yes, there are. And like synestets.
Like my friend that I grew up with, who's now a doctor of physics at Belmont University and teaches physics to music students. Like that's like a whole nother level of
exactly.
You know?
Well, and there's a part, it's like, the engineer that we have that's done so much great work, especially around the C team, Mike Buland, the technomancer. If I talk to him about math, that's not the math that I learned. The math he finds interesting is actually like novel and creative and is used to solve like specific technical problems. Like that's not how I interfaced with math. That's not the world I lived in. Ugh. Bleh.
Yeah, one of my friends was basically a music scientist, which we always thought was kind of strange. But then he worked at some tech company that got bought out by Spotify. I'm like, okay, that makes sense. Okay, now I see how all this fits together for you. But
oh yeah, for sure.
Trying to get him to explain anything was just way off.
Knowing those exactly, and then knowing those two things at that level where they can be made a hybrid, that's a special person.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Very smart dude.
Their points are in a very specific part of this character sheet.
I want to get that last line.
Well, yeah. So
I'll feel so much better about it.
Exactly. So then because then you can hang it. Then you can just hang the song off of that chorus, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
for sure. Sure.
And I love "There's More for Us."
It's so cool, right?
And
it's just,
all these sentiments are right. There's more for us if we use them until they are dust, or until we grind them to dust, or milk them to dust. It's just that I don't think we have that much real estate.
It's quick. It has to be the mirror image of the "There's More for Us."
Yeah,
line,
so it needs to be like
fits.
5 or 6 syllables tops,
right?
And sung in the right way, with the right emphasis.
Yeah, that's it, right?
Yeah. Oh, okay. Herkwork made a good point. There's more for us. Like maybe "There's More for Us" should be the thing that we end on.
Yeah. It was only that weird cadence that I liked particularly. But I mean, I'm down to clown for whatever. I mean, so the other thing that I do is write comic strips, and it often happens that you have a situation like in the last panel where you're trying to figure out a specific punchline, or you're trying to make the comic strip resolve in a specific way. And often the problem has to do with like where you've chosen to place certain words or certain like syllable structures in it that keep you from completing the song. So I can't like it so much that it keeps us from finishing the song. But I like how you sung it. But well, let's see how we can let's dive in. Let's dive deep.
Garwar has a good point. Acquire their trust. Maybe trust is the last thing.
Yeah.
There's more for us. if we win their trust. What if it's that?
Yeah, but something like that. Trust, I think, is key. That's gonna give us entree into a world we couldn't have imagined.
I wouldn't even see a choir. I would say something like, trick. Like I want to trick them into their trust, right?
Yeah, exactly.
We want to. Yeah, if we that exploits even good. Exploits really good.
That's a toothsome, mouth-filling word.
If we exploit their trust, I mean, it still sings.
Yeah, it works better than I expected, frankly. Let's see.
Maybe do that G right before the D. Or the ending, maybe the last time. By exploiting their trust.
Let's see.
By exploiting their trust. Well, I think when we exploit their trust, I think is
yeah, it's easier to sing through it. It's easier to get through to the end of the line with a human's mouth.
Let me just try that. Really quick.
All right. Yep.
And then the hook should be big and strong and catchy to distract them from noticing we're sketchy. Do a chord shift on the chorus to make the rooms adore us. There's more for us when we exploit their trust. I think that's it.
The us rhyme is tasty. I'm gonna keep cogitating it, but the trust we could ship this.
Keep it until we beat it,
and we move units. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But basically the trust it's exactly the right word in exactly the right place. I'm just wondering if we can get there, but that's not the current task. The current task is we got our chorus. We have very solid melodies and progressions for the verses. Now it's an iteration, and then we'll have to dip out a little bit for the bridge, but I think we're Gucci. I mean, this is going to be great.
Yeah, so now we just need, we need a second verse. Started out. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and there's lots of tasty stuff down there that Dylan has seized.
Yeah, like you said, he caught it like a giant fishing net.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
There's more for us if they open.
Which, if you've seen, what's that documentary, Seaspiracy?
Seaspiracy?
Oh God, you guys need to see that, but you'll never eat fish again. It's one of those. So just be ready. Be ready.
Oh, okay. Understood.
What is it about it that makes you not want to eat fish again?
I think seeing how the fish get there. I think.
Yeah, and just how the corporations are destroying the oceans quicker than.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's like that with everything.
It's not so much about the fish themselves. It's more like, oh boy, we're destroying the planet way faster by doing this. I come from a fishing family,
so like,
yeah,
I know exactly where the fish come from because I know exactly where they come from.
Right. Yeah, but I mean, you guys are doing it the right way. These guys are doing it the wrong way in that documentary.
It's true, actually. The middlemen between you and the fish are sometimes problematic.
Dude, Catch 23 is back at it with the trying to get ROI into the lyrics.
Yeah.
Oh God, Herkwork. I've been to a pink slime factory. I still eat meat.
Oh man, here, JCM, are you adverse? Are you adverse to a whistle section?
I mean,
I just heard it and I was like, there's a little bit of a campfire jingle vibe to this whole thing.
I mean, I've never done it before in my life, so
it's so
there's a
silly.
first time for everything, I suppose.
I'm just wondering.
Do it.
It's time. I did meet a man once who like came in third at the national whistling contest, and it was pretty incredible.
One, yep.
No, that's something. Like
Yeah.
a person who can be that instrument is legitimately impressive.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
This is a testament to our
graphic wolf. Oh, that's juice.
Her quirk. I don't know. There's okay. I mean, it's not.
I'm not saying you have to.
Of course, I've whistled in my life. What I mean is, I've never on purpose put a whistling section in a song ever before in my life, which is actually kind of surprising. But I haven't.
It's startling. Well, yeah. I mean,
there's
the other possibility is, obviously I'm not the boss of you. You know what I mean? But doesn't this also? I'm just thinking about different ways to use the cool melody. It seems like a hum is actually really indicated. I think maybe.
Well, either that or I mean, what if we started the whole song out with the whistle?
Yeah, right. It's just, we're just leading into it, right?
You know, like it's a jingle because remember, like, you know, the Irish Spring one.
Absolutely. Oh, of course.
Right? And then, of course, who could ever forget?
You can't.
Oh God, yeah.
So maybe it's. Started out with a simple tune. I'm
so
fine with that.
Silly. It's so silly. Well, here. So what? Here. You could also do something because we're also talking about bridge type situations too. We're getting off track. I got excited and then I lost it.
Prismatic Vortex. There's more for us.
If we swindled
their
trust.
but I'm
Swindle.
saying when.
Oh,
When we swindle their trust.
That's perfect. There we go.
When we swindle, I think is it. I think that's it.
What a great vortex! You guys got some great vortices in this channel.
They're prismatic.
Yeah.
I mean, what can we say?
I've heard everything I need to hear.
So then after the
vortex
chorus,
like
do you
this.
do the whistle intro to the next section as well?
Oh no, I don't think that's something you double up on, and I'm not even saying that it even necessarily needs to be in there. But if it feels right,
You know, something that like a variation of the melody.
No, I mean, if anything, Dylan, there's a scenario where you lead out of the chorus with the whistle and then go into the second set of verses, and that acts sort of as a bridge type thing.
Yeah.
Okay, and so not at the top.
bridge.
Yeah, I mean, when we have more of our structure, we'll know where it would be coolest. But it'd be quite surprising to go into it after they already know the song.
Yeah, I would say whistle. I would call that a whistle re-intro.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Yes.
It's all liquid now.
And then I feel like this second verse only needs to be 4 lines. It doesn't necessarily need to be 8.
For sure.
Yeah.
Especially if it's very technical linguistically.
Right. Oh,
and
yes.
it is. Testaments, investment, demonstrate. Yeah.
How about this line that I saw earlier? Throw the bridge in here to build up rising interest. Then bring down the overhead to make them think about it less. This is kind of clever, but it's doesn't quite fit in.
Okay. Now, Moo, you...
Also, it's not. That's not the bridge.
No,
Yeah.
because we were gonna go with the other thing, right?
Let's inject a bit of minor scale to demonstrate the way our rivals stand. Na, na, na. Na, na, na.
No, JCM, that transition from that D minor was really I feel like that's really good.
Yeah, cool thing. It goes. I took it to a C just to try to get it back to our major.
No, you just dip into it and then you come back because it's like we don't want to bum people out. This is an advertisement. Now, Dylan, am I the most annoying guest you have had on the show?
Oh, hell no. You're happy to be here and you're excited about it. This is perfect.
Oh, okay. I was just like, not everybody is ready for what I am, and so I wish that.
No, yeah, we love it. I mean, every guest brings their own energy, and it does make the show different because Dylan and I have our energy with the audience when it's just the two of us.
True.
And then when there's a third, it does change it. But I mean, we're well on track, and we have plenty of time to jump off track and still have fun and do it. So that's great.
Good. It's just like because I am often in the scenario where it behooves me to apologize just for who I am and what I do, and so I want to make sure I do that preemptively. Now we can get back into it.
Got it.
Our Great Paradox is suggesting that we do a full run through up to the point that we have.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah. Okay.
We could probably get pretty close.
Yeah, let's hear it.
Started out with a simple tune, friendly and saccharine like a cartoon. Let the listener have no doubt, they need to feel the fear of missing out. We'll inspire them with epic riffs and emotional music gift. Rouse your feelings toward our cause, and our ad with rousing applause. And then the hook should be big and strong and catchy to distract them from noticing we're sketchy. We're chord shift on the chorus to make the rooms adore us. There's more for us when we swindle their trust. And here's
No, I think no whistle intro and shock and startle them with the whistle in the middle after the chorus.
okay. All right, I'm fine with that.
But I think that I feel like that's really cool, dude. I think that's a winner.
I'm into it. Yeah.
This is
Yeah.
good. I really appreciate this scheme and just how they put this one together.
Oh, I have that same coffee cup, Jason.
Oh yeah. I think it probably. I'm guessing it was sent to you, correct?
Indeed.
It wasn't sent to me too.
Indeed.
What do you know? And then don't forget, I have this one too, from like the most. I got it from like Tabletop. I always forget. Someone in chat tell me where I got this because I always forget the name of it. But because it's from a website that's like tabletopAccessories.com.
Oh,
or whatever.
yeah. I mean, it looks great. And you want to have both. You want to have something in the flagon, and you also want to have something
and something in the mug or whatever.
Hey, so Jason, do you ever get pulled into SCA type stuff?
No, I haven't yet.
That shocks me. I am startled.
You're talking about the battles, right?
Well, sometimes it's battles. I mean, the SCA events that I've been to are mostly sort of cultural exchanges and an opportunity to drink microbrew in the woods near a river. In a place where it is considered completely acceptable to literally wear a mug on your belt because you might need it at any time. That's all I'm saying.
Absolutely, yeah. Well, we do that at Wasteland Weekend. You bring your own drinking device.
Oh yeah, exactly. And you got the little clip on the belt. A frog, as they say.
Then we show them the whole A team. They can't afford it, but we'll let them dream. Like it.
Let's see. See where you're at down here.
Not a portent of your coming doom, but a herald of auspicious boom.
Ooh, tasty. Oof. Oh. Yeah, you can feel the DM to C transition in your scalp.
It's always good when it happens.
Mm-hmm. Scalp Music by Jason Charles Miller.
Music for your scalp.
Yeah, music for your skin.
I, like you, have very easy access to my scalp.
Oh yeah, it's right there. You know what? I was gonna ask, and then I was like, I can't just tell somebody to take their hat off. That's weird. No, it's right there. God,
There's plenty of there's many documented videos and
what a brand.
Yeah, but got to keep that hat as part of the identity at this point.
It's core. Joyful Dragonfly, yes. If you watch this stream, that includes anyone currently watching this stream, and even if you're joining us on the VOD, you can absolutely take a D10 for your Bardic Inspiration die in your next game. Absolutely. So make sure you have one with you, obviously.
Right, and you can even clip this section so you can show that to your DM.
Show your Dungeon Master. Be like, I was watching a show on Twitch, and they said it was fine. So, don't use the percentile one and try to get away with 90 or something. I mean, you know what I mean? Like, don't be weird about it. But yes, you can use a D10. That's fine.
I rolled a 57 to hit. What? Right.
Yeah, you're just gonna get in trouble. You won't be able to play at that table anymore, and so
right. And then you'll get us in trouble too.
Yeah, exactly. Then it's gonna be a thing online.
Rogue stealth checks once people have pass without trace and stuff. It's like, what'd you get? 34. You're like, yeah, nobody sees you.
Yeah, you can't be seen. You are the mist. You're a
in
winter
fact,
mist.
your party forgot that you existed. You hid so well. You hid out of the memory of them ever knowing you.
Exactly. You snuck out of their mind.
All right. What do you two think about this section now?
Let's take a looky-loo.
A new customer recruitment run because our old clients are all out of
funds. Recruitment run because our old clients are all out of funds. Avoid talking about any deals. We just want to give them the feels.
Here,
I like it.
I feel like the all is just making it harder to sing. Something like this, maybe.
Because our old clients are. Well, no, because our old clients are all out of fun. I found a way.
You got it.
I just brought the Khazar in before the one.
The Khazars.
A new customer recruitment run, because our old clients are all out of funds. Avoid talking about any deals. And let's just fine tune. We just want to give them the feels. We just want to give. I mean, I could just do. We just want to give them the feels.
Yeah, it works. I mean, I thought your first execution on that was great. I mean, no notes.
I can even fit the A there. Work. No more knocking on any knees.
Yep, it all fits.
On customer recruitment run, 'cause our old clients are all out of funds. A boy talking about any deals. We just want to give them the feels. And then the hook should be big and strong and catchy. Yeah. Think we're getting there.
Yeah, I mean, so do we just need a couple lines after a couple lines to complete our bridge?
I think so.
It kinda
Yeah, and
looks
so
like that's where we are.
we need something to grab that C energy and push us back into the chorus, right?
Right. Which could be like a broken down chorus the first time.
Oh, it could be, but yeah, that
And we
Testament
can
line.
even
This would
sing
be
about breaking it down,
yeah.
you know?
I forget who
And then right
suggested
here,
that one, but
and then right here, we'll break down the chorus. You know? And
Yeah.
right here, we'll break down the hook. So they can feel, you know.
Yeah.
Na, 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 na.
Yeah, so yeah, especially you could end that, like do the outro as a deconstructed chorus, soften it, do that MTV acoustic set.
MTV
Pop.
Unplugged.
Yeah, exactly, right on the outset. Dude, do you have the extreme vibes? Are you ready to execute at a moment's notice?
Anytime.
Nuno Betancourt? Are you here? That came a little too easily, my friend. Dude, that song was fucking. You couldn't get away from it, dude.
And I love you. Anyway, we don't want to get muted.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's right.
Right.
Because this is another great JCM humble brag. It's like, listen, it's pitch perfect, guys. I execute. The algorithm's coming for me. It knows I'm here. It's the Eye of Sauron.
I will say, my album that I put out in 2018 was on Sony, and I put out acoustic versions of songs from that album, and the YouTube algorithm picked it up.
Ugh,
That thought it was the recording.
come on.
Yeah, I mean that makes more sense because it's my voice singing the same
Oh
song.
yeah,
but
yeah.
still, it's like,
I
come
suspect it was quite similar.
on. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Except you own it. I mean, this is like when they have Metallica, and they get muted on their own
muted
song.
on their-
Yeah.
This is the dumbest version of the world we could have invented. It's the dumbest version.
Seemed fitting that it would happen to Metallica, though.
Well, oh yeah, no, listen, listen.
No, I
they
mean
were a part of that.
somebody was laughing when they did that.
I mean, that's like it's like, remember the Flash videos where Lars Ulrich is like crawling around on the side of the
Crawling on James Hetfield.
Yeah.
We're Metallica, man. Yeah. Oh, that's
All right.
classic.
Well, yeah, I mean, this is pretty beastly. I mean, it seems to me like it's basically ready to come out the gate.
Have we tried out this song as a testament to our return?
We haven't, and our new chords for the back half of the bridge aren't there.
I think maybe that's where I go back to the major. So
Yeah,
it's like,
exactly.
This song is a testament to our return on investment.
Yes. Yeah. Okay. Well. Yeah. We're done here. Hang it up. Yeesh. Now, I had no idea how this was going to turn out. Now this is just what I want to do. I want my life to be
know.
about this.
Dylan and I are like the two luckiest guys in the
Man,
world.
that's beast mode for sure.
And actually, I'll italicize that. There we go. But I think it would be good when we do this breakdown that we do mention the breakdown.
Yes, that's the rest of the vibe, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Wait, no. You know what? You could I would change maybe the first part of this line, like something like this.
Let's break it down in a Let's break it down in a minor scale to demonstrate the way our rivals fail. This song is a testament to our return on investment. And then
That's
okay,
it.
so the first two lines of this last chorus should be broken down, and we should sing about that though too. Like should be a softer version.
Yep.
So
agreed. Agreed.
And then
Well, because before it was big and strong and catchy. Do we invert that part of the language, right? Like the finale is not big and strong, right? The finale is like
the finale is
soft
intimate
and nurturing.
Yeah, exactly.
Right?
It's by candlelight. It's intimate.
And the finale, soft and nurturing. Let's what rhymes with nurturing, everybody?
Yeah, you
That's
messed
really
up
good.
bad.
Rhyme
Dylan.
zone.
Yeah, I was just gonna say rhyme.
Rhyme zone, man.
Suturing? I don't know.
Yeah. Like all your purchasing.
Purchasing.
I can make that
Oh,
one.
Oh,
no.
here, Stabigail has got the juice here. The finale is soft and calm because there weren't enough syllables for our boy
Soft and
JCM.
calm and nurturing.
That's the juice right there. That's that sauce.
Okay, hold on. I and the finale is soft and calm and nurturing to remind them of all the thing of. Wait, hold on. Wait, don't say anything. To remind them of all the love they're purchasing.
Something gross like that.
Yeah. Just not love, but nostalgia or just something that
Yes.
is gross.
That they're purchasing. Something that is unctuous and yucky.
Yeah. So not love, but and no,
merchandise.
we're not thanking them. Sketch.
To remind
We're
them.
definitely not thanking them because we don't need to thank them.
No, you
'cause
don't
they
thank
need
the
to
roots. That's not how it works.
because we're evil.
And the finale is soft and calm and nurturing, so they won't realize how much stuff they're purchasing.
Yeah. It's the purchasing.
That could be good too.
Let's see.
What did you say? So they won't realize just how much they're purchasing?
Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah. Well, they won't realize just how much they're purchasing. And then the band kicks back in and we do the last and do a chord shift. You know, then that's okay.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Chorus to make the rooms adore us.
Yeah, I mean that might be correct. You come back to it with the rest of the chorus, but the first part is smooth. There's a couple of nice surprises in this song.
I realize.
Are you going to do the chorus a second time after that, or are we going to whistle into it?
No,
or?
I think
I think it's
don't
out.
so.
I think we hit this. We hit this, and we're out.
Mm-hmm.
That might be it. That might be it.
I know. Mm-hmm. We'll just do the G or D thing. Because never underestimate the power that you're just going to forget everything at all times.
Ooh, dude, Moo has got some beef down here.
Soft and calm and gentle, coerce these fools with something sentimental. Ooh.
That's grotesque.
Do we like that more?
I mean, they're both interesting. Let me take a look at it. The nurturing is such a reach that I like it. Oh no, God! You know what Moo might have done for us here. What if those are the next two lines?
Oh, okay. Where on
Right?
the chord shift part?
Yeah, exactly. And so the chord shift just happens. We know that it's happening, and we know the ironic reference from before because we've already sung the chorus by now.
Sure, yeah.
What if that is actually a cool new section that is going to help us get something cool in here. Let's see. It might be interesting, and I like the repetition of like the finale, right?
Oh, okay. So you're saying we do the soft twice, and then the band kicks in, but it's still the GAD part.
Yeah, exactly. Just do 2 sections of it just to kind of give the ending chorus a different feel, and then when that chorus comes back in, it punches.
So it's like, and the finale is soft and calm and nurturing.
Yes.
So they won't realize just how much they're purchasing. The finale is soft and calm and gentle. Coerce these fools with something sentimental. Do a chord shift on the chorus. Make these rooms on chorus. There's more for us when we swindle the. I think now we do one. If we're going for it, we do it.
Everybody's coming in now. JCM.
Yeah.
Would it be possible? So we have in the finale soft and calm and nurturing, right? And then we do in the second part. What if instead of picking GAD, what if on the second part of this you strum it and then that, but gently, and then that leads into do a chord shift on the chorus?
Sure. Okay.
Like just
okay.
to hint that we're moving into that.
Yeah. So like picking, then strumming.
Yeah, and then punch it.
Like really like.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Now, but check this out.
I'm ready.
So like, there's more for us when we swindle their trust. There's more for us. You know, so could we do something that rhymes with, or something instead of insert something instead of we swindle their trust? We still end the song with when we swindle their trust, but it's like, there's more for us.
Yeah.
Da 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 da.
Yeah.
So we just need that.
Well, I know a website that can help.
Never heard of it. That'll be $5.95 a month, sir. We just screwed ourselves, I think. It's gonna be, but you know what? You know how many songwriters would protest that?
Rhymegate.
Yeah, Rhymegate, exactly. Hashtag Rhymegate.
Oh no.
Yep.
Just what we need is Rhymegate.
We don't need that.
There's more for us. Oh, now mention our name is what Stabigale suggests. So it's not a rhyme, but it's the company line.
Until they're bankrupt and bust. It's pretty good.
Acquisitions in corpus.
In corpus.
No, acquisitions in chorus. Let's see. It's so close. We're talking about one line.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man. Okay, yeah.
It's okay, we still got time.
I know, right?
All right.
We're gonna get the whole EP out by 3.
Oh, there we go. Now wrap it up and mention our name.
E.
That one's gonna stay.
The last one's the same.
It might even be 2 lines. We replace there's more for us when we swindle. What maybe we replace both of those things.
Oh, it could be. Yeah, it could be.
I do like and mention our name. Now wrap it up. Then wrap it up. There's do a chord shift, make the rubes adore us. Then wrap it up. And don't forget.
Oh, so for the last line, you mean?
No, for right after adore us, rubes adore us, then wrap it up. E, but and mention our name. Although it would be great to still have the us.
No, dude, that's the thing that's so tasty. Yeah, and I love the idea that the name never gets mentioned in the song. Like for me, that is marvelous. But no, because you're changing the chord there, it would be so surprising to have the same sound in a different context. We really want that us in there, I think.
We do, yeah. Oh, you mean? Well, I think up is okay.
Yeah, up is fine. Yeah, the vowel is sufficient for me, for sure.
Loki had it close and make our name pop.
Yeah, maybe just a spoken bit at the end.
And make our name pop. No,
Yeah, storyteller Mars, exactly. Like that, the product didn't even have it.
Because up and us are close enough. Then wrap it up with a final build-up.
Let's see.
The final setup.
It's the final setup. That's a different song. Oh, Arian, welcome. Late though the hour may be, you're about to hear the whole thing.
Yeah, you'll hear the whole thing.
All the way
It's
through.
coming pretty quick here, yeah.
And we kept you in mind the whole time. We made sure is this Arian level material, and I think we got it.
Right. I mean, the only thing is, it's Arian USA level. I don't know if it's Arian
exactly,
UK.
exactly. Is it import quality?
Right. You know,
we don't know. Ooh, Beverin is interesting. Appeal to their greed, make them think it's us they need, and then go back in, and then come back in for the second half. That's real tasty. That's a nice. It sidesteps the issue because we already mined out a couple of those rhymes. You know what I mean?
You're right.
So this is instead of wrap it up, right?
Oh God, Green Paradox has got a murderer too. There's more for us. Credit terms with some fuss.
But hold on. What was the one thing we were talking about before that? Put down no.
Oh yeah, there's a couple great ones actually. Appeal to their greed, make them think it's us they need. But Andromech has got. Then we get tamer for the final disclaimers. They're both good. They're both good.
Oh, the last one, instead of there's more for us when we spindle their trust, there's more for us, terms and conditions apply.
Oh yeah. Delcun, that's exactly how it would work in a radio jingle. And right at the very end, be terms and conditions comply. Right? It'd be like.
As quick as they can fit it in, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, them to get tamer for the final disclaimers is I like that really well. As a lead into there's more for us when we swindle their trust. I think that actually hits all the buttons.
For the final disclaimers. There's more, and then big. So it's big. So it's like soft. It's really soft, strummy, big, soft again, and then big to end.
So silly.
I think we got it.
So silly.
Is the appeal to their greed make them think it's us they need, replacing the do a chord shift on the chorus to make the rubes adore us? Or is it not quite right?
No, because I want to.
We like that one.
Appeal to their greed. You know what? Why not?
Yeah,
this is a
it's different. It's different. That can go right in there.
Yeah. Appeal to their greed. Make them think it's us they need.
Then we get tamer. For the final disclaimer. This is so ridiculous.
When we swindle their trust. All right.
Oh, here we go. Catch has a good idea for the and the finale is soft and calm and gentle. They just want I like repetition in songs like this, but they're saying try to keep it soft and sweet and gentle because the song is actually getting very philosophical about itself here at the end. But that'll soften that line and give it a little bit of its own texture. But it isn't so many different syllables that it'll fuck you up.
Try to keep it soft and sweet and gentle. Coerce these fools with something sentimental. Yeah, I like it.
I think, and it seems to me like, do you have everything you need?
I think I got everything I need.
Everything's been assembled. This is the part where you hit the button.
This is the part where where everyone mutes so that everyone can hear it good.
Oh, here.
Mute. Mute.
All right. Whistles in the second verse, right? Okay.
It's like a lead out after the chorus.
Gotcha. Started out with a simple tune, friendly and saccharine like a cartoon. Let the listener have no doubt, they need to feel the fear of missing out. We'll inspire them with epic riffs and emotional music gift. Rouse your feelings toward our cause and our ad with arousing applause. And then the hook should be big and strong and catchy to distract them from noticing we're sketchy. Do a chord shift on the chorus to make the rooms adore us. There's more for us when we swindle their trust. On a customer recruitment run, 'cause our old clients are all out of funds. Avoid talking about any deals, we just want to give them the feels. And then the hook should be big and strong and catchy. Distract them from noticing we're sketchy. Do a chord shift on the chorus to make the rooms adore us. There's more for us when we swindle their trust.
demonstrate the way the rivals fail. This song is a testament to our return on investment. And then the finale is soft and calm and nurturing, so they won't realize just how much they're purchasing. Try to keep it soft and sweet and gentle. Coerce these fools with something sentimental. Appeal to their greed, make them think it's us we need. Then we'll get tamer for the final disclaimer. There's more for us when we swindle their trust.
Yeah, okay, well, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. That's real nice. I'm super impressed.
I think
I'm
we did
impressed
it.
with this chat. I'm impressed with your choice of guest, obviously. High tier. JCM, obviously in the house. Dylan, making it happen up top. I love it.
We did it, man.
That
This
turned
is
out
great.
good. That was fun.
Yeah, that was murder for sure.
It was a really fun way of doing it too. So absolutely, your energy.
Oh man, I
brought
love to write songs.
There's
That's
whistling
like,
in a song, Jason. You whistled.
it's funny.
You coerced me to whistle.
It's funny.
Well, if
It's
you haven't done it
nice.
already.
It's so nice. Like it's such a different texture. Like right on the way out, it gives it that sing-songy, and it's so sweet compared to like the lyrical content, which is quite dark.
True.
So it's a nice juxtaposition there too. Oof.
Yeah, I mean, this is perfect for any marketing gig anywhere. If anything,
man.
there are too many
Yeah,
tricks
I mean, we could.
shared.
I mean, I don't know. Is this like marketing the musical? Is that what this
Yeah,
is?
basically.
Is that what we should name it? Actually,
We could excel. We could excel very well. So there's a bunch of great. So do you crowdsource the names of the songs too?
Sometimes, yeah.
Yes, I mean that's very similar to my program. It's one of our favorite parts. But From the Desk of Omen Drawn was one that I had seen earlier that is actually very tasteful. But I also love #ad. Like that's amazing. #ad is a very funny name for a song online. But From the Desk of Omen Drawn, like to my opinion,
Perfect.
It could be from the desk of Omen Drawn, parentheses,
Ad.
#ad.
Yeah, well, Screech Owls, it's
Oh, man.
we've definitely seen it. I mean, it's definitely seen it. I mean, like I was saying, the beer show that we typically do during the same time, which is just a bummer. It's just a bummer. But the beer show that we do, we were surprised that you could make like drinkable, and not just like drinkable beers, but like legitimately good beers via this process. That shocked the hell out of us. But I mean, we've been doing it for a couple of years now, and except for a couple weird choices on our part, they've almost all been really good. It's weird.
Yeah, no, I mean,
Trust your chat.
that would be, I think the only thing too for us is that like, it's weird because sometimes there's songs that we're really excited about, and then we go back the next week and we're like, and then there's songs where we were like, when we finished it, because it's like it's 2:58, we got to finish this song, and then we go back the next week and we're like, oh my god, that song was great. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And we can say that without like patting ourselves on the back, because we're patting the audience on the back too.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah, and especially in that circumstance, it isn't like, it's not self-aggrandizing. I mean, you heard it and you were like, I don't feel like we did it this time. Like, that's the opposite of self-aggrandizing. And then somehow, alchemically, it just comes together. Like, it's a mystical thing. It's pretty crazy, actually. Honestly, it is.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
And it's
Hot,
also
dude. Hot.
This is the perfect time to wrap up. I don't know that we have time. We usually would do requests or something for the last little bit. but we only have a few minutes here. So
Quests.
yeah, depending on how much time we have left.
Because we've done the 45 episodes. People are like, "Hey, play that song." Or
well,
whatever.
and you got the album now, right?
Yep.
Yeah,
we have the
That's
album.
so cool. That's so
Album came
cool.
out. That was fun. That was super cool to listen to and very surreal.
And it's in the game now too. So if you play the game,
your tracks are in there now, right?
yeah.
Man.
So like it became its own. I don't know. We were like we were our own prophecy, or I don't know nothing about prophecy.
No, I would love to hear this. I mean, Andrew Mecca is saying, "Well, can we really not do the Bardic Inspiration theme song after making a different jingle?" Now, I would love to hear it if you would be so kind.
Yes.
Probably the perfect length.
That's a
for
short
how much
one,
time we
so
have
that's
left.
actually pretty good.
Yeah.
That they requested that one. So hold on, let me find it. And of course, I did it right
Episode
at the
40.
top of my range.
It's our 80s/early 90s television theme song.
Yeah, what episode was that? I'm just trying to find
Episode
it
40.
If this Google Doc ever gets deleted accidentally, we're screwed.
Oh man!
I actually made a copy of it.
Okay, good.
Just in case.
Keep copying it every week. Put it on a drive.
You mean a local copy?
No, just another Google
Because
copy.
Dylan, the same conditions that create a problem for the original file will create the same problems for a copy of that file in the cloud.
It's true.
That's not
actually.
safe.
Make it
Download it.
Don't be that guy with
Hold on.
Bitcoin,
File save as.
like $278
Thank
million
you.
of Bitcoin on a drive that he can't recover.
Yeah.
Don't be that guy.
You don't want to be that guy. Yeah, Spidey Mark, print it. Yeah,
I have
exactly.
I have the physical copy now.
All right, here we go. You guys ready?
Theme song.
Hit it.
I'm never ready for this one. This one's a lot.
Because it has our names in it, and it always feels weird singing our own names.
Yeah. Just
Grab your logbook and follow along. We're gonna write a song with you. Tune on to Twitch, turn your speakers up, Twitch, talk it.
Sorry, that was a tongue twister.
No,
Starting
you have,
over.
no, you have to. That should be how it really is.
yeah.
If you don't sing it that way, I'm gonna be mad.
All right. Let's see if I can make it. All right, here we go.
Grab your logbook and follow along. We're gonna write a song with you. Tune in to Twitch, turn your speakers up quick, toss in a rhyme or two. Hero or villain, which will it be? The choice is up to you and me. Idle champions, myths and legends, all from D&D. It's Bardic inspiration, it's music creation. Bardic inspiration, bring your imagination. It's Bardic inspiration, with gamers of all nations. It's Bardic inspiration, with Dylan and Jason.
Oh man.
Well, that was juicy.
And on that note, I have been your host, Dylan, the scribe, as named by the chat.
By the chat.
I have been
named you the
joined,
scribe.
as always, by our bard, Mr. Jason Charles Miller, and we had a special guest today, Mr. Jerry Holkins, also known as Tycho Brahe, also known as Omen Drawn, from the desk of Omen Drawn. Coming soon to services near you. Jason and then Jerry, what do you have going on that we should shout out before we wrap things up?
You first, Jason. What do you think?
So I'm not going to do my request show tomorrow in solidarity with being off of Twitch. So my request show I've moved to Friday night. So instead of whatever you want Wednesdays, it's now going to be Friday night song fights. Ooh. Not that I'm going to have them fight each other, but we'll figure something out. I you got the name first, figure out the concept later. And then of course every Sunday at 1, I DM on the Gax Pack on the Gary Con Live channel, which of course is the channel run by Luke Gygax and dedicated to Gary Gygax.
Indeed.
And the convention connected with it. So yeah, that's what I got going on.
Well, I have something actionable for your community.
Great.
This very day. So coming up at 4 p.m. on Twitch, on twitch.tv/Penny Arcade, you can check out Acquisitions Incorporated, the C Team. It's the latest episode. Now, you should know that we've been doing it for like 4 years. And so you may want to start earlier. You have an hour to get caught up with, 4 years of content, but then you'll be ready for the show at 4.
Okay.
Or you can just go, you can actually just check out the show and join us. It's a really special game, I think. I have some really, really cool players. But it has been my great pleasure. Thank you so much for inviting me onto this show.
No, it's been a blast, man. I'm glad you were able to do it.
Super fun.
And we came up with something hot.
It's gonna be fun. I will in my follow-up to Alyssa, I will send a link to the highlight for the song. Awesome. All right, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. Yeah, and we will catch you in a week. Otherwise, bye.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.